in color. The continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossy, Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington, Patricia Morrow as Rita Harrington, James Douglas as Stephen Cord.
Rachel Wells has returned to the farmhouse where she was raised, the farmhouse owned by Jack Chandler. She has returned out of a driving determination to find something that will lead to certain knowledge of Chandler, his life and his habits, and throw light on the disappearance of Elliot Carson's daughter, Allison. Now, having broken into the house, she finds a belt buckle, an initialed belt buckle. Perhaps it is the sort of thing that can open up Chandler's past.
J.F.
Sick, honey?
What are you doing here?
It's my house, remember? Why don't you come on up so we can talk? Why'd you come back?
Let me go.
Who sent you here? Carson?
No.
Then who? Tell me!
What did you do to her? What did you do to Allison?
Is that why you came here? What'd you think? I locked her up in the cellar. Carson sent you here, didn't he? You must have told him everything.
No. I swear I didn't tell him anything. I had to come here. I had to know. I had to know what happened to her. I couldn't go on living in that house without knowing.
You don't need to worry about that anymore, Rachel.
What do you mean?
You're not going back to them. You and I are going to stick close from now on. Real close. Oh! That's not going to get you anyplace, Rachel. I'm not going to let you run out on me this time. Like you did the day we buried Lucy. Come on. I'm not gonna hurt you. You'll be nice and gentle. I promise I'm not gonna hurt you.
Scared when you showed up. I heard your footsteps out front, and I knew that it was somebody running. But with this heart of mine, I didn't want to get up and throw the bolt on the door, so I just sat there, thinking about the poor wife upstairs in bed, helpless. Too sick to even care if anybody broke into the house and started stealing or shooting or anything. Rachel?
I didn't know you had heart trouble, Mr. Burrows.
Of course you didn't. I'm not complaining.
You just want me to talk.
Well, I suppose I do.
Take her mind off her troubles. That'll do it. It's what you're thinking, isn't it?
Yes.
I just ran, Mr. Burrows. I didn't even know where. All of a sudden, I found myself at the next farm, and there was your door.
What did Chandler say to you?
Nothing.
I mean, he didn't want you to go back to the Carson family, did he?
No.
Did he want you to stay at the farm?
No.
Too many questions?
Yes.
I'd tell the police, but after all the man did was walk into his own place, didn't he?
That's all.
I just can't figure why anyone would want to leave a warm place like the Carson home for the comfort of a ice-cold place like Chandler's farm. You're going to be all right now, child. The missus told me all about Dr. Rossy. He seems to be a good man.
Mr. Burrows,
Yes.
I shouldn't go back. Dr. Rossy doesn't want to see me. He'll just be angry.
Nonsense. No one will be angry. They'll all be just too glad to know that you're safe.
Mr. Burrows,
I know that the folks in town look at things differently than we do here in the valley. But people are people deep down, and if the Carsons took you in, they must care for you. They've probably been worried sick since you ran away.
I shouldn't have run away. But please take me back.
Rachel, just you be patient with the Carson family. Give them a chance. They sound just fine to me. They don't sound like city folk at all.
Thanks, Mr. Burrows. I appreciate what you've done.
Good luck, Rachel.
Dr. Rossy.
Rachel.
Sorry to bother you.
Rachel, what is it? What's happened?
Please help me.
Rachel, now, wait a minute. Are you hurt? Did you have an accident or something? All right, come on. Sit down for a minute. Just tell me all about it. What happened? What is it?
You remember that lady, the social worker lady who you talked to when I first came here?
Miss Franks.
Yes, well, I want you to call her and tell her to come and take me far away.
All right.
all right, I will, if that's what you want. Is that why you came here?
Yes, I want to leave this town. I can't live with the Carsons any longer, and Rita's sick, and you're... I can't stay, that's all. I want to go away where nobody knows me, or Allison, or anything about her.
All right, look, tell me what happened. Where have you been tonight?
No place. Oh, won't you please call that lady?
All right, I will, but I can't call her now. She's not in the office now. I'll call her first thing tomorrow.
All right, well, I won't bother you then now. I'll come back in the morning.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Well, you're staying with Rita Norman, aren't you?
Not anymore. She's sick, you said so yourself, and I can't stay there. And
Well, when did you leave there?
this morning,
Well, Rachel, where have you been all day? Why?
I went to Hastings Valley.
What?
Just to see Mrs. Burrows, and the Burrows, they were very nice to me, and I thought I could stay with them. But she's sick, and he isn't very well either, and I didn't want to be a burden to them.
Rachel, wait a minute. Did you go to the farm?
No.
Did you go to your farm? Did you go to Chandler's farm?
Could I stay here tonight? Just for tonight, and then in the morning you can call the social worker.
Rachel, look at me. Did you go to Jack Chandler's farm?
No! I told you I went to the Burrows. But she's sick. And he insisted on driving me here tonight.
Rachel, have you seen him? Have you seen Jack Chandler? Rachel, listen. You told me about the day of your aunt's funeral. You told me that you had to run away from Chandler. Is that what happened tonight? Did you have to run away from
No!
Rachel, if something went wrong, if something happened, you'd tell me, wouldn't you? Rachel.
Questions. Why won't they stop? I came here tonight to get your help. But now all I want you to do is call that lady to take me away.
All right.
Oh.
Rachel. All right now. Come on. All right. There'll be no more questions. I promise you. Here. Come on. One of the reasons I asked the question was because I care for you. Here, you can take off your coat and you can curl up here on the couch tonight, huh? Here, take this.
What is it?
It's a sleeping pill to help you relax. Lie down here. Come on.
Dr. Rossy, are you leaving?
Yes.
Please stay.
Well, you'll be asleep in a minute, and you won't have any need for me here.
Please stay.
Lie back and close your eyes, huh? Good night, Rachel.
Thank you.
Miss House, let me have that Ward B file, please.